chairman of Simba Supermarket to at least give us more details as to why we are all seated in this beautiful place today here.
The Minister of Youth and ICT, the CEO of Ole Rwanda, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I would like to welcome you all for the launch of 4G here at Simba Supermarket. As all we know, 4G is the most fastest internet provider, internet service in the world, and which was launched in Rwanda a few months ago. At Simba Supermarket, we decided to be one of the providers in the country, which this in order to give us hand with the government's vision in building the smart Rwanda. And we believe this chance, this opportunity will give us to penetrate the market, especially with the ordinary individuals, with the householders, by giving them the best affordable 4G in the country. I would like to say about 4G much, but because of the time, as we at Supermarket, we are just trying to provide everything possible to our esteemed clients, and this will access and help our clients to get everything what they need from one-stop center. I would like to thank to those who did this event happen, and I would like to thank our esteemed customers for who gave us to the, who gave us to here today. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Chairman. This partnership would not be possible without the backup and support of Ole Rwanda. And therefore, I'd like to all of us to put our hands together as we welcome our representatives from Ole Rwanda is coming to talk to us, Mr. Patrick Yon. Welcome.
Chairman Simba and the peers from my ICT and distinguished guests. I think all of you know what is ORM, what kind of business we are providing to the Rwandan market. Just briefly, I'd like to explain. ORM is established between government of Rwanda and the KT, which is Korea Telecom. Based on the joint agreement, we have very big step to providing the 4G service in Rwanda. But now we have another memorable event we had, because as a Simba Supermarket is becoming one of the most important our partner to spreading out the product. Because why I'm saying the one of the important our partner is I should say the Simba Supermarket, because I saw and I lead Simba Supermarket's philosophy of the trading and the business. They are more targeting of the fair price with reasonable product. And we are providing the LTE services as a reasonable the wholesale price, and the Simba Supermarket is providing affordable retail price. So we will have a really big step moving forward, getting more 4G services in Rwanda. So today, that's what I'm saying is quite a remarkable and memorable day today. We have a jointly established 4G company, and we have jointly working together with Simba as a retail market. So hopefully more people can use 4G services without any big burden. Thank you very much.
Allow me to welcome Mr. Karenzi Geoffrey, who is going to explain what he's doing behind there for us to understand what's going on. So Geoffrey, talk to us.
Thank you so much for coming. Today we are going to check on the speed of 4G LTE, the fastest internet speed in the whole world. And here we try to use an international way of testing the speed, which is a speedtest.net. By clicking on this start now, we are going to see how speedy is this 4G LTE. It's selecting the best server based on the provider. And we can see, you can check, it's about 19 to 20 megabytes per second. It's never been in Rwanda. It was actually, the speed test I ever experienced was around 1 megabyte to 0 megabyte. But you can see it's about 21.83 megabytes per second. So I believe Rwanda is going to be among the best countries enjoying this internet. If you look at the upload speed, it's also around 7.56 megabytes per second. It never existed in Rwanda. This is the first internet we have currently, and even the whole world, it's the best internet being used. And thank you so much for this demo. Welcome.
Some of us might not totally understand what's going on there. Will think that it's a game, a video game for playing, right? For the racing of cars. But maybe they might want you to go to a site and you open and they see how fast it loads. There you go. That's YouTube. All of us know YouTube. Type there 101 RW. That's my talk show. Anyway. So I now know what I'll be using to upload the show faster for you to be able to watch it faster, right? The Simba 4G LTE. Now, allow me to welcome our guest of honor. She took her time out of her busy schedule to say that, listen, I'm going to witness this because I believe in what these people are doing. Madam Rosemary, PS, My ICT. Let's give her a round of applause as she comes. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. MC. Muraho. Chairman of Simba Supermarket, the CEO of ORN, all members who are here to witness the launch of the 4G LTE at Simba Supermarket. We are so delighted to be here and to be a witness of this key milestone, especially for the Simba Supermarket. On behalf of the minister has not been able to be here. I know he would be wanting to be here himself to experience this, because it is a dream coming true. As you're aware, really, I don't want to start from somewhere else, but just to thank you very much. You're the first supermarket to launch this, to start this process. You have diversified beyond what you've been providing. That means you know what your customers need. So you're putting yourself in the shoes of your customer, and you feel you should provide the fastest internet connectivity to your clients, besides the services that you provide. I was sitting next to the chairman. I was asking him, are you planning to expand further beyond here? He said yes. That means wherever you move with 4G. Isn't it? So that means the government has really put enabling environment. ICT sector, or the telecommunication per se, we have seen the growth of the ICT for the last 15 years. It started in 2000, but we can see the speed that you have moved, and the success, the key milestone that you have achieved is because of the visionary leadership, the strong leadership that is supporting the enabling environment, or even providing services. If you hear from all the speeches of His Excellency the President, he will never say anything besides saying he wants services to his citizens. And you're doing right, so you're doing what is right. You're just in the middle of the vision of the country. As the CEO mentioned, ORN is a joint venture company between Korea Telecommunication and the government of Rwanda. And we're always delighted to see more customers coming to get this service, especially on wholesale basis, and you do the retail as well. We've seen a number of companies coming on board to buy or to become your clients, and we want to see much more. This is the reason why we signed the agreement with the Korea Telecommunication. We have a target. The vision is to access or to penetrate more 4G LTE countrywide. By 2017, we want to have coverage of 95% of the country. So you're one of the agents that are going to help us achieve 95% coverage by 2017. It's not far. It's just next few days. The days are rushing so fast. That means we really have to achieve a lot in the shortest time possible. And when we were doing this target, everyone was wondering, is this possible? Is this realistic? This is too ambitious. But we are seeing it happening. Next week, you might hear also the launch in the cars, in the buses, public means. Everywhere we want to see a seamless internet connectivity. As the president always puts it, internet is a utility. Like you need water, you need transport, you need electricity in your house. The same as internet is a utility, is not a luxury, like you would say. So it is a basic need. It's a utility that you cannot do without. So that means really what you're doing is excellent, and we really appreciate this innovation. When one of your colleagues called me yesterday, and I was really impressed, I said, I cannot miss this. That's why I apologize for bringing the work before 4 p.m., because I had another commitment, but I didn't want to miss witnessing this. Normally, the tradition, you're changing the paradigm shift. You're changing the way people are thinking. It was like for MNOs, like mobile network operators that are supposed to provide this or other companies that are into that specific business. But we have seen it changing completely, and we see the supermarket also bringing up on this. Next time we might see your distributors in the upcountry also doing the same. So I can't say much enough. When I was seated there, I was watching everyone who spoke few minutes. In government, we always want to speak for long. So I said, this is business. So everything is time, as we saw the speed test. Thank you very much for doing a speed test. We do that all the time. We have downloaded the speed test on our phones, wherever you go. You enter hotel, you check the speed test. We have even put in the standards of the hotels together with Rwanda Development Board to make sure these kind of services are also integrated in the services of a hotel. Even in schools, we're expanding to schools to see that all this service is extended as well. So this speed test always, I'll be checking whenever it comes. I'm your regular client, by the way. I'll be checking whenever I see to see if this speed test is still there. It's the same speed test that we saw here, but of course I trust you will do that. Without much ado, I really want to re-emphasize and really extend our gratitude to say thank you very much for going beyond your traditional businesses, for going beyond what you usually do, and you went into services which are very necessary to the community, which are needed by your regular clients, and as you expand, as I said, you'll expand with the 4G wherever you go. Thank you very much. I don't know if I mentioned that it is launched. Thank you very much.
Now, in our midst, we have people that we can never ignore. And I'm one of them, because I'm a journalist. And we are important because we spread the information. And we have them here with us, and I would like us to open the floor for a question and answer session. Very brief. You just say your name, the media institute that you come from, and your question.
Thank you so much. My name is Matthew, and I work for Hope Magazine. The question that I'll ask first will go to the Simba management. So I want you to help us understand exactly what you're going to be doing with the 4G. You're going to be retailing it, and how are you going to do that? How have you been able to set up the platform and the systems that will help you do that? Okay. Number two, the Korea Telecom people, we still have a challenge with the pricing. Everybody is still questioning. The people are saying the prices are really high. So now that you're increasing the customer base, should we expect something to change? Because you haven't changed anything yet. The next question, again back to the Simba people. So is this service going to be free for people, your customers here at Simba? Because you want people to access it anyway. So at least we hope you're going to have a free wireless 4G capacity working at Simba supermarkets. Thank you.
Tubona 3G internet abantu bavuga batese ko biheriye mu mujyi gusa tukumva smart Kigali ariko ugasanga hari ibice itari kugeramo ubu ngubu mugira icyo mutubwira kuho byaba bigeze kuko biratahwa abantu bakishima n'ibyo ariko nyuma y'iminsi mike ugasanga abantu bari gucomplaininga bavuga bati ntabwo itugeraho. Murakoze.
My question goes to the PS, my ICT. We've seen Simba Supermarket is one of partners who are going to work with the Ole Wi-Fi to transmit 4G LTE. How are you going to work with the other private sector federation to make sure that this internet is distributed to the large number of Rwanda's citizens? Thank you very much.
To spreading out the product. Because why I'm saying one of the important our partner is I should say the Simba supermarket, because I saw and I read Simba supermarket's philosophy of the trading and the business. They are more targeting on the fair price. Fair price with reasonable product. And we are providing the LTE services as a reasonable wholesale price. And the Simba supermarket is providing affordable retail price. So we will have a really, really big step moving forward, getting more 4G services in Rwanda.
Okay, I'll do kind of two languages. Okay, I heard the chairman was speaking Rwanda. Okay, I just want to emphasize that every step starts with, every journey starts with a step. We can't say we are going to be the next day in Karongi, in Rusizi. It takes a step, it takes a journey. So every journey with a step. We started with Kigali, like you mentioned, we started with Smart Kigali, but Smart Kigali talked about connecting the trade centers, the trading centers, connecting hospitals, nearby hospitals, universities, almost all of them connected to the country. But we are looking at how to sustain this. And as we start, we kind of encourage the private sector to take over. I mentioned at the beginning that this is not the last thing that we say about 4G and ORN and the partners. We will be also sustainably starting in the transport sector very soon. The transport sector will be seated in the car wherever you are, and you can access all the documents at work, increasing your productivity, doing much more work in the traffic jam, especially here, where you can do much backlog that you didn't manage to finish up at work, or even networking. So what we are doing, as I mentioned, the target, when I was speaking, I said, by 2017, we will have covered 95% of the country. So ORN is deploying further beyond Kigali. They have different locations that have deployed in Kigali. I saw even here they were showing the next cities is the next towns, Huye, Rusizi. You're already there by April. That is Huye, Rusizi, Gisenyi, Rubavu. They were about 4. Yes, Musanze. Rubavu, Musanze, Huye, and Rusizi. By April, they were all connected. But you could see that those are secondary cities. They are more businesses. And we go on expanding even for rural. Our 4G is intended for rural development. We have a vision which we have crafted for ICT sector. We have also for youth. And I see everybody here is youthful. And what we have crafted for ICT is just a simple word called spread. Spread is like S. ICT should be a solution. Or that coming provides enabling service delivery. That's for S. Then P. That P is people-centric. That is supposed to connect people. It deals with people. Service the people, not one else, but providing what is needed by the people. So people-centric. The R on spread, the R is reliable, rural, and regional. Because we want to be connected within Kigali City, the rural and regional. That's why we have the Northern Corridor. We have ICT sector in the Northern Corridor that's connecting different countries. We are also networking to see how we can connect from Kigali to the rural to the region. Then E, the other one I talked about, is employment, is enabler, is anything you can call E, but we always call it education, enabler, and employment. It's going to create a lot of employment for this. Even some businesses are coming up and create more employment. Then A, and you remember I said S, P, R, E, now I'm at A. Accessibility and affordability. That's what we're talking about in terms of reduction. The last 6 months, it has been reduced by over 70%. D is demand driven. That's why you don't want to go knocking on everybody's door. Please, you supermarket that you didn't do this, can you do this? No, they will be driven by what they see and what they see as benefits. That's the spread. I was talking about our aim is much more rural and increasing penetration. As of now, we're talking about the phone penetration is at 70%, and the internet connectivity is almost 30%, it's at 28%. So we want to see much more penetration, and partners like Simba Supermarket and others are going to help us achieve this, because wherever they will be opening up, in rural areas, in rural, suburban, there will be establishing and will be increasing more penetration.
Thank you so much.
You'll be coming to Simba Supermarket and will subscribe from it. And then secondly, maybe the difference that we have from other providers is ours will be very, very cheap. Have I answered your question? How cheap? The second command can answer you that.
Yes. Okay, thank you so much for your question. Actually, Simba Supermarket, regardless of even being the cheapest retailer of 4G LTE devices and internet, we are going to be working, like you know, this branch of ours works 24 hours. So if we are a client and your bundles get finished at night, you can come and buy bundles anytime you want. That is among our best services and opportunity you'll be getting from us. Another thing is the time we work on these services is more than the time. It's actually going to be beneficial to our clients. Yeah, thank you so much.
So the main question was how much. Obviously, the most important thing is how much. So you remember last year November, 4G LTE was launched with different retail business partners. If you remember, if I remember correctly, the price at that time was 3,500 Rwandan franc per gigabyte. 3,500 Rwandan franc. This year, also I remember the launch by ISPA. That time it was 1,300 Rwandan franc per gigabyte. You know, that time the minister himself came and mentioned it's a 70% decrease in price. Now we are talking about 1,000 Rwandan franc per gigabyte with Simba Supermarket. So within the time frame of 6 months, it went down from 3,500 Rwandan franc to 1,000 Rwandan franc. So even though this telecom business require a lot of investment, we achieved a lot of price discount during only 6 months time frame. I hope so. Also, you can expect what you can have 6 months from now on. You know, eventually, as time goes by, we have more subscribers. The price will definitely go down further. Thank you.
Good for cost sharing. Thank you very much. Before I even comment about how do we work with the private sector, I would want to add on what ORN expert was saying. As he mentioned from the beginning, as economies of scale, of course, when you get more clients, the prices always go down. So from September last year up to now, we have seen a reduction of more than 70%. And we can see even much more reduction. As you hear, 1 megabyte per second, I mean, it's about 1,000, like you said here. It's much cheap, very cheaper compared to 6 months ago. So just consider, as the government policy, we really want to make it more affordable, more accessible, wherever you are and you access this, as even the rural areas, that's what we are talking about. When the government decided to lay the fiber optic in the whole country, it's one in the region actually to have the fiber optic network laid in the whole country, in the 3rd district, up to the border post. That's the policy, the decision the government took. We decided, or we chose to connect our people. So that means this is the same direction. We're the first country even to start to launch the 4G LTE. You go in the region. Last week I was in Morocco, somewhere, Marrakesh, just at the border to the European countries. And when you talk about Rwanda, they say, where you launch the 4G LTE is the first in the African nations. And they always say, how do you make it? You're just explaining every day, how does 4G LTE operate in Rwanda? And given that 20 years ago, they had a different story about Rwanda. So all is possible where there is decision, where there is deliberate efforts to do what we want to do. If I come back to Ronald, Contact FM, the private sector is very competitive. We didn't entice Simba Supermarket to do this. We're also taken by surprise to hear that they also thought this is a business. For them, they don't sleep. They're thinking about how do we tap into existing opportunities. What we tell them is about existing opportunities, and we work very closely. In the private sector federation, we have the ICT chamber. And this ICT chamber is very strong. It's one of companies that are strong. They are the ones that are supporting the K-Lab for innovation for the young people. We're working with them on different policies. We consult them. We're together in everything we do it together.
Cocktail, shortly we'll be grabbing something to eat. But also, 10 lucky winners or 10 lucky people among us too are going to walk away with those devices that we've been testing right here. So you have a piece of paper that you've been requested to write your name and your phone number. So please, finish writing that. Let's put them all in one basket. We're about to give out those 10 devices for you to go home and enjoy and test them. Okay? And Rosemary, I would like to add something on the E. Entertainment. Right, we're going to be entertained by these devices. Right, so where's the basket? We have, if you haven't put your name or your piece of paper, we're about to do Vanga Vanga, Tombora. Yes. So we have names here. Who hasn't put theirs here? Please put it very quickly. If you haven't put yours, put it now. Like in the wedding, they say, if there's anyone who has a word against two people being joined together, say it or forever remain silent. 1, 2, 3. All right. So I'll sit here. So we'll pick one, okay? And I'll give you the microphone later to read the names of those people you picked. Just one. Mix, mix, mix. Vanga, 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 vanga. Right, pick one. Thank you. Mix. Thank you. Pick one only. Mix. Vanga, vanga kabisa. Thank you, Rosemary. Right. Thank you. Just one. Yeah, some people are getting these devices right now. Already 1, 2, 3, 4 people have already got it. Just one. Vanga vanga. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, mix. Vanga vanga. Gusa. Yes, miracles. So how many more remaining? 1, 2, 2 more. Ladies, I want ladies to pick. Vanga vanga, mix, mix. And one more. All right. So I'll pass on the mic. If you hear your name, you're a lucky winner. It's over. We still have others here. I'm sorry. So read for me the name of the person you have.
Romi Twahirwa.
Romi Twahirwa Ninde. Romi Twahirwa. He was here. Now he's not there. Huh? Okay, so Romi Twahirwa, this is the first winner of the 4G device. Who do you have?
Alen Nakato.
Alen Nakato. Alen Nakato? Hey, it's you. Amashimenshi tafadhali. This one is the next winner. Please put them together. Get in touch with them. Who do you have?
Isa.
Isa. If you just put your name as Isa. Where is Isa? Arihe. Isa Arihe. You are a proud winner of the 4G LTE device. Put it there. Who else do we have, Madam Rosemary, with you?
Nkurunziza Jean-Baptiste.
Nkurunziza Jean-Baptiste. Arihe. Hey, journalist. At least you can share the experience with the others. Clap for him, please. Hey. Nkurunziza Jean-Baptiste. And who do you have, sir?
Katafi
Gaddafi. Where is Gaddafi? Yeah, hey, man, you already stood up. You knew, eh? Gaddafi is the other winner. Who do you have?
Leonard.
Leonard. Leonard Tukawimorera. Asante, another journalist. Congratulations, my brother. Who do you have?
Daniel?
We have Daniel. Who's Daniel? Daniel Hakizimana. Confirm. Ni wewe? Niwe? Aya, sawa, felicitation na wewe. Who do you have, sir?
Beretap Teame.
Meretap Teame. Hey, felicitation. Congratulations. Thank you. We have others behind here. Two more, right? Who do you have, my dear?
Amani.
Amani. Who's Amani? Yes, congratulations, Amani. You're a proud winner. We have one last one here.
Jennifer.
Jennifer, give it to me. Who's Jennifer? Hey, felicitation. Congratulations. Thank you so much. So these ones are the lucky winners. You will get in touch with the Simba management. They will give you your prize. And thank you so much for coming. So we did the Tombora, we did the Vanga Vanga, we got the winners, 10 of them. We want you to witness them taking them so that we don't have other stories coming out there. Oh, bara to hembia, hugo, bara to nagoba to high. So we want to give it to you right here as we all watch. All these eyeballs are here for you. So, Ronnie Twahirwa, are you here? Not here. Asiyekuwa hapo na lake alipo. Nkurunziza Jean Baptiste. Uko hapa? Right. Tumwea mashi menshi, please. And I'd like to welcome the chairman, Simba, to come and give Mr. Ronnie, Mr. Nkurunziza rather, his 4G device. Any of those ones. Just one only. Imwe gusa. Man, you're so lucky, eh? Clap for him, please. Congratulations, Nkurunziza. Make sure before you go, it is activated. We'll hand over another one. Going to Allen Nakato. Mashimenshi Allen Nakato, thank you. Congratulations. Again, Chairman, please. Give them out so that they can see that they were given, indeed. Allen, felicitation. Next person is Leonard Tukamwibonera. Leonard Tukamwibonera. Congratulations. A round of applause for Leonard. Gaddafi Jack. Gaddafi. Congratulations, Gaddafi. Congratulations, Gaddafi. Daniel Hakizimana. Congratulations. I'd like the guest of honor to assist you, Mr. Chairman. Do we have someone called Amani Nakandi? Amani? Is Amani here? Right, let's clap for Amani as he comes to receive his 4G device. Congratulations. One more person, Jennifer Umutoni. Yes. Congratulations, Jennifer. Félicitations. Mekretab Teame. One more. Congratulations, sir. Congratulations. Thank you so much, Madam Rosemary. So, the PS also spent her time, and we just want her not to go empty-handed. And so we have prepared a device for her to at least also go and experience the speed. So we'd like it to come. And as it comes, Madam Rosemary, we'd like the chairman to hand you this one. It's just for your time and also for the experience. All right, thank you so much. Asante sana. Right. So I'm sure they are distributed everywhere so you can see them where you are. And before you leave, please have it activated, otherwise it will not work. So it has to be activated right here. We have the team ready to do the activation. All right? So I think at this particular point, I'll also take some water because I'm losing more of it. And I'll see you again very soon. Asanteni sana. Good luck. Goodbye.
Internet ni ikintu gihuriweho n'abantu benshi gikoreshwa n'ikoranabuhanga, abantu bose bagahuriraho bagakominikana. Nayo ninuza ni provider, internet provider. Numva ari produit ngiye asoze kuzajya ikoreshwa n'abantu beyaccessinga nk'uko abandi basanzwe beyaccessinga kuri MTN cyangwa kuri Tigo. Avantage nuko numvishe ikoresha amafaranga make cyane kurusha izindi. No kwihutana ko nabonye yihuta cyane kurusha izindi, nabonye ari nziza cyane rwose.
Na n'ibijyanye na internet nabyo bigenda byimprovinga, muko improvinga rero hagiye habanzaho imirongo ariko amakonegisiyo ni twakwita nk'amakonegisiyo kwa agenda gake, ariko nk'iyo 4G ni umurongo waje mushyashya ufite internet, ufite konegisiyo yihuta. Niyo makuru numva nanyize ko nimba yihuta zamufasha no kugera ku cyo aho agiye mu buryo bwihuse. Bityo rero niyo internet nimba yihuta bizajya bifasha n'abantu bayikoresha mu kwagisesinga amakuru mu buryo bwihuse.